Good morning. I'm excited to announce today's sponsor of the video, Yacht Club. They do SIM cards for different devices like dog collars. They offer a mobile hotspot SIM card, trail cameras, things of that sort. So they sent us this wireless camera with this solar panel. They reached out to me, asked me if I would like to try out their product. I said, absolutely. So they sent us this camera. They sent us 2 SIM cards, one for our hotspot, one for the camera itself. Now we plan on putting this camera probably out at our land in Utah to try to kind of keep an eye on things. We recently had somebody contact us, said something blew off our property there in Utah and maybe damaged somebody's stuff. Kind of come to find out it wasn't our land. What better way to prove that it wasn't yours by getting you like a camera out there? So they offer a couple of different plans for different things. Take for instance this camera setup. They have a different plan and a different SIM card. Now normally with a SIM card, like if you went through like AT&T or Verizon, you would pay, let's say like $50 a month for a certain amount of data usage every month, whether you use that data or not. Now with Yacht Club, you buy a certain amount of data and it's good for a year. So like this right here, they gave me 12 gigabytes for the year. So you don't have to worry about overpaying or whatever. Now I did look at like their hotspot plans. Now their hotspot plan wouldn't work for somebody like us on the road due to the amount of data that we use in the truck. But if you are somebody that maybe goes camping every once in a while or whatever, and you hardly ever use a hotspot, rather than spending, like I said, 50, 60 bucks a month or whatever these other companies are charging, whether you use the data or not, you can buy an allotted amount and that'll be good for the entire year. So like I said, their name's Yacht Club. I'll get this camera set up. I'll probably set it up. I'm here in Georgia. We're in our RV, and I'm just filming this in the house in the driveway because my dogs are jerks. And I'll probably get this set up here in Georgia, kind of show you guys what it looks like. We'll try to keep an eye on it on the road while we're out on this time. So I'm not sure when we'll be able to get out to Utah with the way the weather is right now. It's been pretty bad. I don't feel like driving the RV over the 70 or over the 80, whatever way we decide to go when we do take this out to the land, because of the amount of snow and everything that they have right now. I don't know if you've ever driven an RV, but they're basically a big billboard. Any type of wind that hits it kind of blows it around. They're not really made for high winds like that. So once again, I'd like to thank Yacht Club for sending us this camera and these SIM cards, and I'll try to get some footage for you guys and show you about this camera. Now they don't sell this camera. I don't think you can buy this camera, but they sent us this camera just to kind of test out their SIM cards. So I don't know. We'll see what it's like. Now it's AT&T and T-Mobile. You can, if you get the hotspot plan, depending on the device that you get, will depend on the towers that you pull off of. Now, obviously, depending on the area that you're in, you'll want to switch whatever device. Like, let's say, for instance, I think AT&T is probably decent in the South Georgia area, but out at the land, I believe T-Mobile works the best. So you might want to just kind of check out in your area and kind of see what it's like for your area before you buy your hotspot or whatever you plan on buying. I'll put some more information on the screen here for you guys too. So we'll see you guys later. No, you can't get down. All right, guys, we're back on the road. I didn't miss it that much this time. We sat at home for what, a week and a half?
Yeah.
Could you imagine us sitting at home for a week and a half with a new truck payment? I'm so glad we didn't go out and get a new truck. I'm so glad we didn't go out and get a new truck. Holy smokes. This truck may cost us some money when it breaks down, but being able to go home and take care of stuff and not be in a rush in life is priceless. Got a lot of stuff done. A lot of stuff done on the Mustang. Finally got the Mustang running. Crazy. So now I just gotta mess with the fuel tables.
It's on the smoking in here.
I mean, everything's new. It's gonna have new paint on it, new everything on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm just letting you know.
Didn't get it tuned right, ran into some issues. Oxygen sensor I put too close to the tailpipe. It needs to be up close to the turbo. Ended up having to order a new bung for that, welded a new bung on. And then the fuse to my fuel pump popped. And I have a fuel pump. It's a Holley Dominator fuel pump. It's got two pumps in one housing. And you can run them individually. And I noticed one of the fuel pumps wasn't turning on. So I took it apart, and I'll show you guys a picture. So we run E85 in the car, and when we messed up one of our pistons, I drained the E85, but I guess the housing held some E85 in it still, and it completely destroyed those pumps. So I ended up calling up Holley, ordered us some new pumps. We can replace the pumps inside the housing, so we don't have to buy the whole new housing, which is good, because the fuel pump was like $600. So we got those coming. Those will be here Wednesday. We're gonna stay out on the road for 2 weeks, come home again, and her mom's gonna be down in Tampa at some I don't know, whatever it is, knitting convention.
It's a knitting convention.
Knitting convention. So gonna come home for a weekend for that, and then weather's starting to get nicer, so we're going to probably start planning our trip in the RV out to Utah. So that's super exciting. I wanted to have a carport up out there before I moved it out there, but as long as I get a carport up out there, I wonder if they could do it with the RV sitting on the RV pad, or if I'll have to move it.
Probably have to move it.
Man, that would suck.
Yeah.
Because I want to just order it and have them go out there and put it up when we're not there.
Yeah. I would be worried about them dropping stuff on the RV.
Anyways, yeah. Starting to warm up. Man, I've been cranking out some videos for you guys. I told myself I want to put out a video a day, and then I get home and I start working on the Mustang, and then between the Mustang and like video games and stuff like that, I'm just a complete mess. Just a complete mess. So today's Sunday. We've got a load going from Savannah, Georgia up to Iowa. We sat at home all week last week. Not really in a big hurry to go back out. So we didn't want to take cheap freight, especially the way the fuel prices are right now. When we came home, we had to fill up for $4.80 a gallon coming home. Right now, on these regular gas pumps, it's like $4.99 in Georgia. I think it dropped down to like maybe $4.30 a gallon at like a TA, down close to the Florida border. And I think it's back up to like $3.47 or something like that. So not super excited about the fuel prices. Didn't do anything really to the truck. Oh, we have a little cubby hole down here that it looks like they glued 2 pieces of plastic together on this bottom dash part here. I did fix that, and I fixed Lita's door handle. And this shifter knob was loose. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like there's like the plastic piece that I added onto the shifter with the engine brake, which is fantastic. I love my engine brake being right here. I wouldn't change it for the world, but the plastic doesn't fit it perfectly, so it kind of rattles. So like when you guys think I'm grinding gears, I am maybe just a little bit, but that thing definitely like magnifies the sound. So I am a noob when it comes to driving. I don't care. What are you even doing? Oh, idiots. Absolute morons. Driving. I want to see what this idiot looks like. You moron.
Trying to go to Cracker Barrel.
No, they were turning back there at the other place.
Because they didn't know where Cracker Barrel was.
Whew. Anyways. Alright, so we're gonna go pick up at Savannah. We're gonna go ahead and deadhead today so we can have fresh hours for tomorrow. The plan for the week is, for the next 2 weeks, is not to kill ourselves. And I'm gonna try to do like 60 miles an hour to try to conserve fuel and see how much that helps us. I don't know, name of the game is conserve fuel right now, with it being as expensive as it is. I think me and my brother figured out his truck saves like an entire gallon. He gets he saves a gallon. What was it?
I didn't.
A mile. Saves a mile per gallon. Am I saying that right? Why does that sound wrong?
No, I didn't. I wasn't listening to you guys trying to figure that out.
Yeah, a mile. He saves a mile per gallon if he drops from 70 to 60, and he saves about a half a mile per gallon if he goes 65. So
Just go lay down, you
I don't know. Anyways, I blabbed too much. 6 minutes and 52 seconds. All right, we'll see you guys later. Well, this is where we ended up for the night. We went to the place. So technically the Raycon said that we couldn't park on the property. So we usually in that case, what we do is we try to drive as close to the property as we can. In this case, what we did, calm down, Mackies, you're not missing out on anything, I promise. We went ahead and drove to the property. It didn't say we couldn't park there, but on the Raycon it said we can't park there. So we didn't want to push our luck. So we're like, all right, well, let's now start looking for a place to park as close as we can. There was that a Huddle House or a Waffle House? Something down the road. Parking lot was full. He couldn't park any trucks. They had like a little lot for truck drivers in the back. So we came on down the road here, seen this truck parked in the parking lot here. It doesn't say we can't park here. It says we can't park from these poles. From these poles this way. So, what you barking at? So anyways, we got a little bit of a late start today. I wanted to try to set it up to where we would be picking up first thing in the morning, 8 o'clock. I ended up talking to my neighbor a little longer than I wanted to, and I don't know, just wasn't in a big hurry to rush out the door. So now I don't think we can start till like, I don't know what time it is exactly, till like maybe 9 something in the morning, and the place is right down the road. So I don't know, it'll probably end up being like 9:30 when we get there. Like I said, I'm not gonna push it too hard this week. Savannah doesn't have a lot of great parking options for trucks, at least on kind of the area that we're in. I mean, you got a bunch of trucking places like that place over there, but obviously they sell trucks or something over there. Yeah, it looks like they sell trucks, or maybe they work on them. Anyways, this is where we've shut down. Let me help Lita with these monsters, and we will get back to you guys later. Good morning. So I don't know if I told you guys or not. The broker said that we would need 5 sets of coil racks on this load. Something about they didn't want to stack the coils next to each other. But we're not even at a coil facility, we're at a storage facility, so I don't know how this is gonna go. Yeah, so we had to stop and buy 2 more coil racks last night. So we have 10 coil racks now, which is insane. That is a lot of coil racks. Anyways, they don't open up till 8. Oh, let's go to Iowa. I don't know if I told you guys that. Let me see where it's going to in Iowa. Do you remember, Babs?
No.
No? Ugh. Riverside, Iowa. Yeah, Riverside, Iowa. So I think that's like far eastern Iowa. So I don't know. I guess we'll see you guys in a bit when they open up. Alright. It is starting to heat up. So, just got these coils loaded up. It's supposed to be 45,000 pounds. I got a little nervous because I was talking to a flatbedder next to us, and his is supposed to be 46,000 pounds. I'm like, they told me mine's 45,000. He's like, well, they got the weights on the coils. I'm like, is really that big of a difference between the coils? So when they loaded our coils, which were supposed to be shotgun style, by the way, that's why we went and bought that extra set of coil racks, ended up being palletized. Eye to the sky. I'm like, dang it. I even told Mason, I'm like, ask this broker, make sure that we actually need 5 sets. And he's like, yep, you need 5 sets. So it's like, Lita went to grab her paperwork. I'm gonna let this truck air up. I'm starving. We used to do like breakfast burritos and stuff like that. Oh, she doesn't have paperwork. What's up, baby?
They want you to sign it.
Oh, okay, I'll be right back. All right, guys, we are loaded up, tarped up. We went and weighed. We are 78,640. So paperwork showed 44,500 something, and that's Lita added it up. So it's probably about right. It's probably 44. Actually, it's probably a little less. Yeah, it's probably a little less than 44. So. Anyways, like I said, we're gonna take it easy. I'm gonna do about 60. See if we can conserve fuel. We won't be able to drop till Wednesday anyways, so there's no point in hammering down and getting there like Tuesday night. Oh, that's Mason calling. Well, we made it to the Kentucky Welcome Center on the 24. Whew, man, we slept in. It's like 8:30. I think we stopped at like 9. But we weren't really going to make this until Wednesday morning, so there was no reason to rush and drop it. Man, there was trucks lined up all along here last night. We're on the car side right now. It's weird to see this place empty. Everybody's got up and got going. Oh, let me right up here, take a leak, and we'll talk to you guys in just a minute. Well, whew, it's cold. I might need my hoodie, huh? Let me grab my hoodie. Here, talk to the camera.
So we're at this rest area. I mean, we're at this truck stop in Missouri.
Are we north of Hannibal?
I don't know where we are.
We're north of Hannibal.
Have to do our 30, so we're gonna go check this restaurant out too.
It's supposed to have old trucking, right?
Yeah, I guess they let you smoke in there too, so it's pretty old school. But yeah, that's where we're at.
Let's see. We got a load going to Pittsburgh, or what's it called?
I don't remember.
Here.
I got a pee too bad.
Yeah, you got a pee too bad? You can't talk?
I can't.
Man. Woo, I got a pee too. Anyways, Mason found us a load to Pennsylvania. Du Bois, Pennsylvania? Yeah. Anyways, let's we're running here. I'll show you guys what this place looks like. We might go ahead and grab dinner while we're here, do our 30-minute break. We stopped and got fuel today at a TA for, I think, $4.46 a gallon. Kind of expensive. Good looking Pete right there. All right, see you guys in a bit. So, my brother, I don't know if I've given you guys a good update. Also, it's windy, so if it's windy, I apologize. Oh, it's definitely windy. My brother might have worse luck than I do. That dude has more loads cancel on him than anybody I've ever seen before. And then on top of that, the same exit where he twisted his trailer around to jumpstart another semi truck, that exact exit, he had another blowout today. So I ended up giving him a spare tire when he was at the house. So at least he has a spare, but he had to call out one of those mobile services to come out and change the tire for him. Let's see, he had a load cancel today. He had 2 loads cancel on him, I think yesterday. Mason ended up finding him. He was supposed to be taking a single coil to Michigan somewhere. One of the loads that canceled, I think Mason booked him on Friday. He was supposed to pick it up Monday morning. No, he was supposed to pick it up Tuesday morning, I think. I can't remember. Anyways, the broker was kind of rude about it, because the broker just calls up Mason and he's like, "Hey, is this Mason?" And Mason's like, "Yeah." He said, "This is the broker for your load from," I don't remember where it was picking up or going. And he's like, "The load's not ready. It canceled." Click, and hung up on Mason. So Mason was pretty irritated about that the broker was so unprofessional, like he wouldn't even give him the option of like letting him talk to him about it, or like, okay, if it's not ready now. And then Mason said that they immediately put it back up on the board again. So pretty crazy. Anyways, I think what we're gonna do is take the dogs for a walk real fast, and then we're gonna go grab a bite to eat. I got a peek at the restaurant. It looks pretty cool, so I'll show you guys what that looks like when we're done here. Let me walk these dogs though. They were going crazy when we stopped. So see you guys in a bit.
Shithead.
It's so windy. I don't know how this phone handles wind. What you got, Mackie girl? What you got? Got you a stick? You got you a stick? Get that stick, Mackie. Bring it here. Hey. Get it.
You don't have to tear it up.
Why does she think she has to chew everything up? Hey.
You don't need that.
Why do you rip it apart?
I'm mad at it.
Get her, fat butts. Get her.
Hey. You don't have to go all the way over there, fat butt. Nula.
Yeah, so anyways, Mason found us a load of pipe. I think it's 26 or 20 something feet long of pipe. The guy had 2 loads. He had one going to York, Pennsylvania. He called on the York, Pennsylvania one, but come to find out they only unload from 7 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock in the morning. I was like, that's too tight of a schedule, Mason. I don't want to chance that. So he called the broker back and he's like, "Yeah, we don't want to chance that." He's like, "Well, I got another one that goes to whatever I said earlier, something Boys, the Boys, Pennsylvania, right? It's like northeast of Pittsburgh. They unload until 3. It's a shorter distance. The mileage rate per mile is the same, and then we'll be unloading. We'll be picking that up tomorrow. I think he said 10:30. We have an appointment for 10:30 tomorrow morning. So, and I think we have like 50 miles of deadhead after we drop these coils. And then, what else? And then we'll take that over to Du Bois, Pennsylvania. So, just gonna let the girls run around. And do you want to eat in there, Bevs, or do you just want to get it to go? Or it looked like a cool restaurant. You see that? Yeah, we'll have to definitely show them this. This is on the where are we at? Is this the? What road is this? What's that sign say over there? See if I can zoom in. Taylor, Missouri. So that's the 24 we're on, or the 61. The zoom on this phone's pretty dang good. I couldn't see it with my eyes. I mean, I guess I can a little bit, but definitely not as good as this phone zooming in. Pretty big lot. Not many trucks here at all. It's called the 18-wheeler?
That's what the restaurant.
Fairly new place. Oh, the restaurant's called 18-wheeler.
This is a roadies.
Well, so that just means that's whose card they use, basically, because...
It says roadies fast lane.
Oh, is that what it says? Let's see what it says. Oh. Get her, Mackie! Get her! We're slowly letting her off her leash a little bit and let her run when we're in like a place like this where there's a lot of room. Fat Butts is amazing to listen. She'll listen to us. I could walk her through traffic without a leash. This moron right here does not pay attention to anything. Look at her.
She took your grass now, bud. Sure.
That's too much dog footage.
It's now a dog channel. Okay. We got breakfast, biscuits and gravy.